Hello traders, my name is RJ and today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin chart on 2 hours time frame. The first step, whenever you want to analyze the market, the first thing that should be on your mind is what pattern are you seeing right now? If you don't know the pattern, you can never know what is unfolding in the chart. And what we see on this chart right now is what is called a zigzag pattern. And in one of our seminar that we always give a short, we told you already that the most common in the market is zigzag. Zigzag is very common. It happens every week, every day, every month. It is there. And the level is in A, B, and C. Okay? A, B, and C. This is right here. And what is inside of A is 5. What is inside of B is 5, is 3. And what is inside of C is 5, which is 5, 3, and 5. That is what we must find inside of this wave structure. Now, let's start with the first one, which is 1, 2, 3, cognitive structure, 4, and we have 5. This is a clean 5 wave impulse, which gives us confirmation of this wave A. And after that, we have corrective structure, which is in 3. That is for wave B, which is A, B, and C. It's in 3. Okay. And after the 3, now we have 5, we have 3. The next expectation is 5. Now let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Which means we have completed this zigzag pattern about here. And now our expectation is a retracement all the way up. And what we see in the market right now forming is what is called W. After the completion of the zigzag pattern, we have W, and this structure become W because W structure subwave is in 3, and this is A, B, and C, which is 3. And now currently we're expecting X. The one unfolding right now is called X. Okay, this is W. For not to be confused, this is W completion, and W is in 3, and the 3 is this A, B, and C, which give us W. And corrective structure is also in 3s, which means that is what is unfolding right now on Bitcoin, corrective structure of this W pattern. And let's see what we have on the trend line. Okay, this is our trend line. our expectation is to break out of this trend line. You know, that is our expectation, to break out of this trend line and go all the way to wave X. And also on high time frame, we found a very powerful resistant level, which give us confirmation that we are in double tree structure that is unfolding right now. We need a strong momentum to break out of this resistant level. And what is currently unfolding right now doesn't seem like it's going to break out of this resistant level and start going up, which give us with X around A, and with X level start using Fibonacci retracement, we're expecting Bitcoin to start reacting. Let me set it well. We expect Bitcoin to start reacting around this range after breaking out of the trend line. Then expect it to come to this range. Then we start selling again. But for now, our focus is on buy. Okay, for now, our focus is on buy. And this, after the corrective structure, which is with X, then we have with Y. But for now, let's just take out with Y out of the sight. So we focus on with X for now. So anytime we have any update on it that we have hit completion of wave X, then we are going to update you immediately and okay, go back to wave Y. But for now, let's just leave wave Y as it is and focus on wave X. And what wave X is currently forming right now is what is called a corrective structure. And what we have here is W, X, and we are forming Y. That is likely to break out of this trend line or retest to trend line then retrace. You understand? We will always have impulse and retracement until we hit the completion of this wave X. And this X, before going all the way up, we give the analysis. You understand? We give the analysis that we are going up on Facebook and TikTok. Let me show you guys. This is it. This is wave X. Before going all the way up, we get the analysis and we make some profit from it. Then this is with Y. The X we talk about, and this is with Y. Okay, so that is it. And now our expectation is to break out of this trend line and hit the wave X target. We can have some retracements, break out of this trend line. It's not strong enough. This move, you can see it is moving in a corrective structure way, which means the move is not strong enough to break out of this resistant level. And this resistant level is very strong. It is from higher time frame that we found it, not A. It's very strong. So what we're expecting right now, we complete with Y, just as we predicted in A. We said we're coming with Y. And now we have with Y Now we're expecting XX, then Z. You understand? The Z might break out of the trend line, they start retracing back. You understand? It might not go all the way to this box yet. You understand? You can just break out of this trend line or touch the trend line before pulling back. Which means our expectation right now, after the completion of wave Y, is we're expecting wave Z. Okay? Which is W, X, Y, and we have X, Z. This is our expectation for now. And after the Z completion, we have conversion structure. Okay, it's very wide. That is why you need to stay updated because we update everything on other social media account that we have. So after the completion with Z, we have a convertive structure of this full range impulse. Then after the convertive structure, that is when we start going all the way to wave X. Can you see now that it's still a long way to go? It's not that you predict it's going to wave X, then immediately it should start going to wave X without looking back. No, that's not possible. If that is how it is, everybody will be making money in the market. And that's it. But you have to, know the structure, know the personality of the wave count. Then you'll be able to figure it out. And I get a lot of this from many traders. I'm like, RJ, this analysis is not something that is very simple. I prefer using just trend line and support resistance in order to analyze market. The truth is that all those stuff, they are not for strategy. Mostly we use it as confirmation at a lot of Ninja. I don't know about you. You can use for anything, but mostly that's what we use it for, as confirmation. And if your other analysis is actually cool with you, then stay with it. If it's not okay, then you change, try to change and try new things. Okay, you are not stuck like a tree. You can go east, west, you can try new things. You know, that's it. And that is what we have on Bitcoin right now, which means you are still going with Z that is likely to, your minimum target should just be around this trend line. Okay, don't don't do too much because after the completion we have retracement. After the retracement, then we have impulse. That is how it's always been. Okay, and now I guess this is where we're gonna stop for now on the update about Bitcoin. Okay, so we are expecting what we said right now. Don't sleep on it. Don't what? Don't sleep on it. Have a good day.